What may have infuriated Kenyans the most, observers say, is the revelation that the initial 500 acres of crop under demonstration yielded only 10 bags per acre, yet ordinarily farmers are able to harvest more than 20 bags per acre. Again, the Nur-led National Assembly Committee on Agriculture says the initial information the committee got on the yields was not complete, that the 10 bags per acre was the average, yet there were 13 varieties under test.
The perception that it is 10 bags per acre, which gives us a lot of concern and demoralize almost at the cost of 14 billion shillings, 10 bags per acre. It couldn't add up. So we say this is not giving us any value for our money. That is the issue that we raise as concern. But since we have come to understand that the best was 39 bags per acre, and the basics was above 30 per acre, which they have now replanted, which as they go on, they are going to keep on reducing the best, picking on the best. They gave us a half-baked information the first time. They didn't complete that entire harvest of the 500 acres. Just only the initial harvest is what they rush with, just to give us, this is what they have received. But after completion of the 500 acres and the 16 varieties, I think they have come up with that new figure. But it's just to be confirmed. Of course, they're going to harvest within the next 1 month.
This is the maize that we received from Galana Kulalu project, maize project. Here in Voi, we received 685 tons. Then the rest, 83 tons, are in Nairobi.
That harvest comes to a total of 768 tons, which gives 8,500 bags of maize measured in 90 kilogram bags, although the international standards is per 50 kilogram bag. The varieties that were provided by various seed companies, including Pana, Kenya Seed Company, and Monsanto, under the initial test crop of 500 acres, are Pana 7M81, which yielded 39 bags per acre, Duma 43 yielded 38 bags, PH4 35 bags, Pundamilia 529 18 bags, DCK 9089 15 bags, H520 16 bags, and DCK 8031 5 bags, Pana 15 6 bags, HS 13 7 bags, H5 13 5 bags, and Pan 4M21 6 bags.
We immediately planted the second crop, which is ready now and is due for harvest at the end of February. The second crop comprises of the top 6 varieties. Out of the 13, we have picked the highest yielding varieties, and we are expecting that this second crop should do much better than the first one. And after we complete the final test run in February, we intend, according to the revised roadmap, to now do the entire 10,000 acres based on the top 3 varieties that will come from the top 6 that we have tested in the second crop.
So you may still be asking, what is the future of this project in the wider vision of attaining 1 million acres of land under irrigation across the country? What if it failed? What if it succeeded? What would be the impact on the economy, livelihoods, and food security in general? The National Irrigation Board sought to give a breakdown of the cost of producing 1 90 kilogram bag as per the first crop. Land preparation 2,000 shillings, planting 1,000 shillings, fertilizer 12,300, herbicides 2,000, pesticides 1,700, weeding 1,000, fertilizer application 1,000, pesticide and herbicide application 1,000, irrigation 10,000, and harvesting 1,000. This comes to a total cost of 33,000 shillings per acre. The NIB further says, based on the highest yielding variety, the cost of producing a 90-kilogram bag of maize was 846 shillings.
It's hot, and some days it's hotter. So nobody developed varieties for this area. So we are looking forward for the best variety that will give us the best crop. I think we can plant most of the year, and we are ready to do it.
The second crop on 500 acres is expected to be harvested before the end of February.
So many issues have been cleared. What we have not cleared and we need to go to the ground is whether they have replanted the 6 varieties to prove. Secondly, there are a lot of equipments involved in these issues. A lot of machineries are involved. We need to see where those machineries are there. We are told that 10,000 acres is ready for planting after this harvest of February. By March, for the April rain, it is going to be in a full scale, which we need to prove. We are told that the entire 10,000 acres have been fenced and completed, which we need to prove. We are told that one of the intake is ready and the second one is under construction, which we need to prove. So it's only that confirmation of the practical equipments and job done that we need to prove on site. But for the rest, I think the idea is a noble idea. We have cleared most of those issues on paper.
I've also heard and I've also engaged with them, but it seems there was misunderstanding in the first place of the whole concept of Galana Kulanu. And there was perception that it was actually for defrauding Kenyans. Taxpayers' money were going to be lost and so on. But when we went from item to item, scrutinized, see the cost, both locally and internationally, they agreed that actually it's a viable project. The cost has not been inflated. There were actually other accessories, things that could not be attributed to irrigation per se, but for the general welfare and public interest of the people of Galana, and so it was downscaled. So they have agreed that with the new roadmap, they are in agreement that they will support. They could not understand why 14 billion can be pumped in one place to support only one area.
Right now I'm standing right on top of a pumping station. The pumping station is going to consist of 8 pumps, each delivering 600 cubic meters per hour. And this pumping station is going to be fed via a bypass canal, which is going to be taken off from some 200 meters upstream. And just behind me on the left-hand side, there are 2 pumps there. We are currently using them, and that is on temporary terms. What we are going to use on permanent terms are 8 pumps right here where I'm standing.
And this is what lies ahead.
This process, we believe, should be complete by September of this year. We should have the 10,000 model farm ready, and we should have the investors who are ready and willing to invest in this area ready to roll out and to plant. We expect that we should have up to 500,000 acres of land under production once we open up this area.
If the project fails, it would be a big blow to the Jubilee administration's vision on food security.
I really would wish that it succeeds, but let us not drive it from a political perspective. Let us drive it from an entrepreneurship investment perspective, like the Galana Irrigation scheme. The Galana in Sudan contributes almost 30% to the GDP, and it is not purely government driven, it is private sector government driven, and I think that's the way we should go.
And what if it succeeds? What will be the impact on the economy, job creation, food security, and so on?
I wish to assure the country that yes, Galana is good value for money for this country.
During the launch of the project on January the 9th, 2014, President Uhuru Kenyatta insisted that there was no room for failure.
You must deliver, and everybody has and knows what they must deliver on. Kama ni hii mradi, tunataka kuona huu mradi ukikiko. Na nasema hivyo kwa sababu miaka 3 iliyopita tulitembea hapa na Mheshimiwa Rais Kibaki, nilikuwa waziri wa fedha, tukiwa tumekuja kuzundua mradi mwingine hapa Bura wa irrigation pia. na mpaka wa sasa mimi sijawahi kuona matunda ya hiyo mradi. Mimi sijawahi kuona. Kwa hivyo wale ambao walikuwa wanatakikana kuchunguza hiyo maneno, mimi nitafuatilia. Kama ni hapa ambaye tumetoka, mimi natarajia kwamba nitarudi hapa. Nikirudi hapa nione ni hiyo tu mimi nimefanya kidogo hapo na hapo, watu wajue basi ni saa ya kuhama. Hata hakuna faida ya kuja mkutano, kwa sababu kazi itakuwa imeisha. We expect sio kuona mapicha mazuri yale mmetuonesha pale. Hayo mapicha tunataka kuyaona ikiwa kule kwa shambani sasa. Hiyo ndio tunataka kuona. Ndio tujue ya kwamba kazi kweli inafanyika.
On that note, we come to the end of the show. We discussed the status of the Galana Kulalu Food Security Project. And until we meet again next week, same time, same channel, I'm your host, Alex Chamwada, and bye-bye for now.